Hello my people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mboi. I am a nurse. I practice adult nursing in the United Kingdom. Thank you very much for coming back, and thank you very much for those who subscribed. The channel is growing and it's growing very fast. If this is your first time to join us, in this channel we talk about migration from Africa, specifically Lesotho, to Great Britain as a professional. So whoever is interested in this kind of information, please share it with whoever is interested. Share with your friends, colleagues, upcoming students who are about to graduate. This also apply to you, because the United Kingdom does not only look for people who have experience. Even those who are new graduates are welcome to apply. So my previous video was on documents to compile, or what you need to submit your application for eligibility testing with General Pharmaceutical Council. So let's say the council has decided that you are eligible. They are going to send you a letter of eligibility, and they will also send that letter to 5 universities that offer OSPAP for overseas candidates. I know I said there are 7, but I've just discovered that 2 other universities are removed from accreditation system, where they will be offering course for overseas candidates. So there are only 5 universities, and I did my research for Austin University, and for the other 4 universities, please make your own research. So without wasting more time, once you have received eligibility letter, email one of the universities that you are interested in completing your OSPAP course with, and find out if there is space. I would suggest that before you even apply for eligibility, please contact the said universities and find out if they have space, because as of now, Austin University, they do not have space for the academic year 2023 to 2024. So OSPAP courses usually start around September. So the academic year, September 2023 up to August 2024, they do not have space. So the best time for you to start your own process is now, to secure your own space for the next academic year, which will be 2024 to 2025. So each university, they offer 2 types of OSPAP, in which the first one is a postgraduate diploma, and the course duration is 9 months. And the second one is MSc. Course duration is 12 months, which is a year. So for a postgraduate diploma, the cost is, you pay a cost of £12,350 for the whole year, including tuition fee, book fee, everything that has to do with a postgraduate diploma in OSPAP. You pay £12,350, which translates to 299,000, which is something like 300,000 in our currency back in Lesotho. This is why I was stressing the fact that before you start all this, you need to have enough funds. But you can also apply for scholarships for the same said university. Austin University has a scholarship in place where you can be subsidized by 20% of the total cost of a course. So before you do this, please apply for scholarship, see if you are eligible, and then you will at least receive a 20% reduction in all costs. It does not necessarily mean you have to pay £12,350 at all at once. You are allowed to pay small bits of this until you are finished. And to secure your own space, you pay £2,000 to secure your space. So the second one, which is a 12-month course, which is a what is it? It's an MSc degree. Is it a degree or master's degree? Yes, something like that. You're going to pay £18,550, which translates to, how much is this? Which translates to about 100,000, which is something like 500,000. So you see how expensive this cost is. But you can have at least a chance to pay bit by bit until you complete your course. And when you are here in the UK as a student, you will be allowed to have part-time jobs where you can work at least 20 hours per week. And some of these courses in other universities, you only attend physical classes twice a week. So it's actually doable to go to school and work. That's how other pharmacists who are already on the OSPAP course are doing. So you don't have to be discouraged about the amounts of the money that you're going to pay. So please try and see if you can do this. Well, there are other requirements into the Austin University, what you need to do before you are actually accepted to begin the course. You have to have your own pharmacy degree from where you have trained in Africa or Lesotho. The other thing is English language test. Like I said, the English language test is needed in almost every step. So when you enter into the university register to register as a student, you have to also provide your English language proficiency test, which can be in the form of IELTS or OET for pharmacy. Another thing that needs to be submitted is a police clearance from each country that you lived in for at least more than 12 months. If you lived in Lesotho for more than 12 months, you need a police clearance for that country. If you lived for both Lesotho and South Africa, you will need both countries' police clearance. While you arrive in the UK, you will also have to do what is called a DBS, which is similar to police clearance, but that can be applied online, and you submit your home police clearance to them and they do everything. You are now in the system. If you have been convicted before, it's best to declare your conviction and show that you have served your time and you were pardoned, or you don't have a criminal record that is going to hinder with your profession abroad. There are many criminal activities that can be listed that you know as a health professional that you will never be able to practice again if you commit one of those. I'm not going to mention them, but I'm quite aware that if you are a health professional, there are some of the criminal activities that if you were convicted for that, you will never enter a professional register. So you will need that police clearance. One other thing that will be needed is a fitness certificate, health fitness certificate from a doctor. So you do medical certificate so that you show that you are fit to complete OSPAP and be able to work as a pharmacist in UK. There are other vaccinations that would be required by the university, and this include vaccination against tetanus, diphtheria, polio, meningitis, mumps, varicella, TB, hepatitis B, and all this you need documentation for that. I'm not sure if our birth vaccination would be valid, but I know some of these diseases we have to be vaccinated before you leave the country. They can even affect you while you are an adult even if you were vaccinated when you were a child. So you need to make sure which ones you need to vaccinate before you leave the country to practice, to go to school in Austin. And then if you apply for the next academic year, the applications usually are closed by the 1st of August for Austin University. So let's say you want to apply for next academic year, which is 2024-2025. The applications will be closed by the 1st of August. So make sure that when you apply, you want to do this, you do it now, because the waiting time is very low. The waiting list is very long. The board, they have a sitting once a month to select students for the academic year. So it's best to submit your application on time to avoid disappointments. And to my research, I have seen that the scholarships offered by Austin University, there is one that is similar to Sunderland. So if you want to do your OSPAP with Sunderland University, you can still get the same scholarship that you can get when you study in Austin University. So make sure that if you really want to do this, inquire. This is what I usually say: be aggressive in asking questions. There are email addresses provided on all the websites, their Facebook page, their YouTube pages. Make use of those, because with United Kingdom, they are good with communication. All emails, no matter how many they receive, even if you wait for 3 weeks, be sure that they are going to respond. If the response that you are given is not clear enough, repeat your question, rephrase your question until you understand. If you don't understand, make a sacrifice to call the office and ask your questions. You will be answered. And I know somehow I'm unable to answer your questions because this is not my profession. I'm doing the research as I go along, and somehow I'm missing other points. But if you also ask questions on the description, I will be able to answer a larger audience than when I answer individually. So thank you very much for those that were sent DMs. They also helped me to see that some of the videos are not as well informed as others. So thank you very much. Keep on subscribing, and we will meet again in the next video, where we will be discussing the third stage, which is the final stage of registering as a pharmacist in Great Britain. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, I almost forgot this important information. since you will be applying from Lesotho or from anywhere outside UK, you will need a visa to come and complete the course. So the type of visa that you will be applying for will be a student visa. And if you chose to do a postgraduate diploma, bear in mind that you will not be able to switch from student visa to a worker's visa when you are done with the course. But if you do MSc program, which is a 12 months program, you will be able to switch from that program student use visa to skilled workers visa. So the best to do is to choose the most expensive one. That takes 12 months to complete. That will help you to switch from student visa into a worker's visa, because you cannot proceed as a student to work in the UK without a proper visa. So people who come into the UK as dependents, maybe let's say your partner or your wife or your husband is one of the skilled workers visa holder already in the UK, and you are a pharmacist who wishes to complete his own OSPAP, the best way is to choose a postgraduate diploma, because you are already in the United Kingdom through a dependent visa. And if you are straight from Lesotho or from anywhere outside Britain, as long as you come into the UK to complete OSPAP, please choose MSc one, because that would allow you to switch visas, especially from student visa to a skilled workers visa. Otherwise, you will not be able to work in the UK without a visa, a proper visa. I almost forgot the most important thing. Oh, I thought I did all this right. Anyways, this is just what you need to do.